few years ago, and I was so convinced. I was so convinced that that was it. Like that was the fucking video that like exposed him. But then I saw it again just right now. I was like, this shit ain't even fucking adding up. Melissa Thompson. Number one, I really thought about it because I was like, damn, she's a really good actress. Because I was really, no, it just didn't add up because she's supposedly some tech person. She's not supposed to, according to the theater of things, she's not supposed to know how to act. So, because she's a fucking tech person. So, hold on. She shows up and she, number one, this shit don't even fucking, it just does not add up by how many people said that, like, everyone, did y'all ever hear that? How much people said everyone fucking knew that Harvey was doing this for decades. It's just like, dude, do you understand what decades are? Like, what the, like, do you understand? I've always thought about this. It's like these people were all adults. Nobody ever thought about contacting the FBI. Like, y'all do realize that the FBI doesn't give a fuck. Like, it's just so insane. Nobody in this industry even knows anyone, a friend of a friend, or even has a personal father or someone, or a mother, or a cousin, or a second cousin, or a grandfather. Do you understand that works with the FBI? Like, what? I'm just so confused, dude. I'm just saying, because how do you work in a fucking industry where literally like the federal government has its fucking surveillance over? Because let's be fucking real, Miramax isn't Miramax has to go under like heavy regulations. I'm being serious before they fucking release a fucking movie, because it's literally being propagated to the masses at a large fucking scale. You're telling me nobody knew? Like, it just makes no sense to me how y'all are all adults and y'all never, like, I'm pretty sure Miramax has made movies where there are elements of the FBI in them or other agent, that stuff is in Hollywood. Like, have y'all not noticed? There's like hella fucking series about how the FBI just literally does not give a fuck. Like, they really don't give a fuck if you're the queen of everything. You're the queen of the fucking universe. They don't give a fuck. You break the law, they're fucking coming after you. Even a report of something, they're knocking. Do you understand? Imagine calling, dude. Like, the FBI deals with cases like that, and you're telling me for decades. Wait. Number two, it just makes no sense, because it's just like he supposedly only raped women, and for decades, so many fucking people knew. Everyone fucking knew for decades, but for some strange reason, only women knew. So they, so obviously they were like, "Hey, Harvey raped me, but shh, don't tell anyone. Shh, don't tell anyone, because he's the fucking owner of Miramax, and the president isn't even above him. Oh my god, he's so powerful." So powerful that the fucking FBI isn't even gonna fucking get him. Oh, bitch, goodbye. The fuck is this? Y'all gonna sit there and say that Enron, fucking talking about Enron, always got away with it. They always got away with it. It's just like, no. Number two, Enron had nothing to do with rape. So I'm just saying, like, the FBI would have like taken a lot longer to be about Enron, but they still would have discovered it, because it's still a white-collar crime. But at the end of the day, that doesn't even make any fucking sense, because knowing the FBI, these fuckers really do come to your fucking house. I ain't even fucking, for petty shit, dude. I'm talking about for petty shit. They brought a Bible or two Bibles, because the Bible is thinner than that. The Bible is fucking thinner than what they brought. Out of all of the things, all of the investigations they made on me, just over one fucking comment. One comment on Paul Ryan's fucking Twitter or Instagram. That really, at the end of the day, I'm like, who the fuck is gonna get inspired to go kill this nigga? Like, literally, I saw all of his comments and fucking like interactions with people. Number two, y'all really don't think that his fucking social media is literally like run by the Secret Service and shit? You know what I'm talking about? By the FBI itself? Like, that's a whole ass politician. You're telling me they don't know who goes in and out of that? So I would say I was in safe hands to say, we're gonna kill you, Paul Ryan. Because really, at the end of At the end of the day, I'm just saying the FBI. It's just so funny. It's so funny because really, what I said is petty. Like, really, at the end of the day, they can just literally like investigate everything, dude. Like, you're telling me the government. Do you understand what the FBI is? Like, they literally will do anything for the sake of national security. They will do fucking anything to the point that they'll lie to you and flat out like they lie to everyone. Bitch, everyone got a fucking tally. There is an AI robot. I think it's the fucking Patriot Act that fucking engaged that. Like, they have this huge, massive database computer that literally sits there wiretapping all the fucking calls that go in it. Y'all really think they don't wiretap every single fucking call? Bitch. Unless you own the telecommunications in this country, you don't have any fucking rights over that because you didn't fucking create it, so that ain't my fucking fault. Really, at the end of the day, the fucking military created that, so you're gonna tell me that these niggas ain't fucking stalking fucking everyone? I wouldn't even call it stalking. Really, I feel like that's so safe. Because then at the end of the day, they can use that really to like meet people's needs, like just by listening into their conversations. Because it's not only just about stalking and finding terrorists. Because most people aren't even fucking terrorists, so I'm just saying. I wouldn't even call myself a terrorist. I would just call myself an extremely angry fucking gay man that does not have his sexual or romantic needs met. I'm just so fucking pissed off. And also my fucking artistic needs met. Because instead of Paris showing up and saying, oh my god, I love him, like she did with Gaga, I would so love to collaborate with him. Let's make a song together. You know, if Paris really genuinely came up to me and said that, I'd be like, you know what? Just give it a try. You know what I'm talking about. But nah, Gaga looked at her bitch ass and she was like, hell to the bitch, get this bitch away from me. Hell to the fucking no, get this nasty ass. Oh, hell no. You tell me Lady Gaga featuring Paris Hilton, or even worse, Paris Hilton featuring Lady Gaga? Oh, hell no. Gaga was ready to fucking run out of that fucking situation. She's like, god damn it, but this is a Nokia event. I fucking promised them to fucking do a DJ set. God damn it, who invited this bitch? So anyway, I don't really have my needs met. I feel like terrorists have their fucking needs met, and then they're just so pleased because at the end of the day, like, all terrorists are always like straight men. So straight men like usually have their fucking needs met. Like, it's very hard for you not to get your romantic or sexual needs met as a fucking straight man, because straight men just be running around loud and wild. I don't know if y'all ever noticed that, but they are so loud and wild about hitting on women and all this fucking shit. Like, they are so loud and wild. And then they celebrate each other, like they fucking have their victories and shit. Like, do you understand? I'm just like, and sometimes I think like these niggas have to be gay, because it's just like, why aren't you celebrating with the woman you're having sex with? Why are you going off and running up to your bros and spending the entire fucking day with them talking about, oh yeah, bro, blah blah blah, and she fucked him and blah, and he fucked her, bro, yeah, yeah, yeah. And I'm just like, are y'all gay? And like, this is a joke or something? Like, you didn't actually fuck her? Because y'all spend a considerable amount of time with your fucking bros compared to the bitches. I'm just fucking saying. But anyway, I know I did go off track, but the whole Melissa Thompson thing, I looked at it and I really analyzed it just as an adult. And I was like, how in the hell? I'm just saying, knowing the FBI, dude, and I know they didn't even fucking take too much time to do this. I'm just saying, with all of the resources that they have, investigating someone is so easy for the fucking FBI. Like, seriously, like, they already had AI operating literally in a database. It's literally like collecting certain words that are literally used in the phones or used in emails and text messages and all of that. It's like every single fucking telecommunications that is going in and out of this country, and even overseas, bitch. You tell me they ain't wiretapping people overseas and they ain't did that behind the fucking scenes? The fuck? With NATO? Bitch, y'all have to be fucking playing. And the Saudi Arabians that just gave into America's, because y'all want to claim that Saudi Arabia owns America. It's just like, no, like, America owns Saudi Arabia, dude. I'm just fucking saying. Saudi Arabia is showered with gifts by the fucking United States, left and fucking right. Of course they're gonna give into fucking America's fucking wants and needs. Have y'all ever been to Saudi Arabia as an American? They roll out the red carpet for you. I'm being fucking serious. I'm being serious. They will roll out the red carpet. They don't give a fuck if you gay, straight, whatever. They will roll out the fucking red carpet. I'm being serious. That's just the way it works. Who else? No, I'm just saying, the whole Melissa Thompson thing, I was just talking about the FBI earlier, but I will go back to the Melissa Thompson thing. They really did bring like 2 Bibles worth of like practically everything I've ever done on the internet, everything I've ever done in public, everything I've ever done anywhere. It's like literally since I was a baby up until that fucking point in 2017. They brought an entire fucking Bible, dude, and they even asked me, they were like, do you want to keep it? I should have said yes, because that would have been memorabilia. But I was like, hell no, you keep it. Like, I don't even want to, girl, I really don't want to see all this motherfucking shit, because I already fucking know myself. I don't want to see my hit, because really at the end of the day, I didn't want to get judged for the whole Chiroli era. And really, I didn't want to get judged for the whole Chiroli era or the middle school era. I'm just saying, or the fucking Lady Gaga era, because I swear to God, Gaga really put me through a lot of embarrassing moments. The Rocky Horror Picture era. Oh, girl, no. That's like taking away my virility. Taking away my fucking virility. Like, yes, I've dressed up as a woman supposedly before. Yes, I have. So I don't know. I kind of find those moments a little bit embarrassing, because it like takes away from my virility, and I feel like it like advertises me as like this like extremely femme gay guy, and that's not really who I am at the end of the day. So I didn't want to see that, because I'm just telling you, girl, all these wigs I've worn, all these extremely gay moments I have had, I didn't want to see that. So I didn't want to see myself fat either, because they were bringing me a lot of fat pictures. I didn't want to see myself fat, so that's why I told them keep it. But now at this point, I really want that as memorabilia. Actually, I might just contact the FBI on Facebook again and tell them, hey, can you please bring my documents for memorabilia? Like, I need to, like, I want that. Like, that's like my portfolio. Anyway, literally, they brought me a Bible's worth of everything I've ever done. And I'm like, I don't even have that much information on myself. And now I really thought about it later. I was like, damn, I really should have, because they really told me, like, do you want to keep this? And I was like, nah, y'all keep it, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And they told me, like, hey, can we go into your, because I was living in a trailer at that time, and can we go in there to check if you have any weapons? And I was like, nigga, y'all have gone in there when I've been away. What are you telling me, can we go in there? Y'all are the FBI. You can literally just fucking walk in there whenever the fuck you want. Talking about, can we go into your trailer? I'm like, nigga, all you gonna find is a damn fucking butt plug. Did I have a butt plug back then? I don't know. I don't even think I had any sex toys back then. But, I mean, all you gonna fucking find are fucking cum-stained sheets and fucking porn all over, gay porn all over the fucking place. And Tomb Raider. That's all. You're probably gonna find a paused Tomb Raider game on the fucking television, and they over there talking. The only weapons you're gonna fucking find are fucking Tomb Raider's whole ass fucking infinite fucking goddamn guns. Really, what weapons? What, are they gonna go in the kitchen and be like, oh, you're gonna use this knife against Paul Ryan? And I told them, I was like, what am I don't even have gas money, dude. This card has been sitting there for like my card has been sitting there for like a fucking year. What do you mean? I can't even fucking drive, dude. I'm literally in the middle of nowhere. And I told them, they were like, who's we? And I said, I guess me and the fucking trees. Because, I mean, who is around us? Like, I don't run a fucking organization of fucking killers. And then they asked me, they were like, are you part of Antifa? And I was like, no, but I'm against fascism. And then they looked at each other like, hail to the fucking no. Hail to the fucking no. This nigga's against fascism? Like, hell no. Hell fucking no type shit. I was like, nah, like, this can't. And I recorded them, so I'm just saying, like, and I even told them, I was like, you know, y'all are being fucking recorded. Because I told them, like, in case in case this shit goes to court or some shit, I don't want y'all being messy and editing things out and shit. You know what I'm talking about? So I'd rather have the real recording. So, because I don't know. I don't know the FBI. All I know is that they're capable of lying. But I mean, at the end of the day, they couldn't find, I mean, like Peaches said, you know, if they can't find anything, I mean, they can't do anything. So I had an alibi. The soap was slippery, so. You're telling me they didn't check the entire fucking trailer, bitch? That trailer was like, what, 300 square feet? The fuck? You would have, bitch. And they already knew I didn't have any fucking weapons. Like, how the fuck are you the FBI? And you can't fucking. Oh, we need to look in her trailer. Fucking gay man. We need to look into her trailer, gay man that's like obsessed with Lady Gaga's music and fucking, who else? Fucking. Chirole. Like, you have thousands of hours under your belt replaying and replaying Chirole. They probably think like, dude, this man is literally like, this is not the guy we're looking for. Like, he's just and I told him, I was like, the only reason why I showed up and told Paul Ryan those things on his Instagram, who he literally gets like 2 comments per post. 2 comments. Y'all trying to make it seem like, oh, he's so in danger. Really, at this point, I'm starting to think that Paul Ryan just might be gay and use the CGI. And I'm pretty sure that Melissa Thompson video might have been CGI. I'm just saying, you're fucking around with Miramax? They don't use any CGI. We've never had that. We don't have that type of technology at Miramax. Please don't break me. I'm just a little girl. I might be 30, but there's still that little girl inside of me. Please don't break me. I'm just still a girl. I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl. Because I'm telling you, these people are dramatic as hell, so they'll pop out music to make the situation a lot more dramatic. I don't know if y'all have ever noticed that. So, I would not be surprised if that Melissa Thompson video with Harvey Weinstein is CGI, because I look at Harvey Weinstein and I'm just like, dude, like, this man is obviously being surveyed at all fucking times. Like, how do you work? I'm being serious. That's like the president. Like, the president is being surveyed at all times. Guess why? Did y'all ever read the U.S. Constitution? You know, like, this country literally revolves around, like, consistently preventing, like, some monarchical uprising or some fucking, like, dictatorship uprising. You're telling me the president isn't being checked 24/7? Like, y'all are acting like the president is checking everyone else. No, he's being checked 24/7. People with too much social power or the ability to literally influence like millions of fucking people are checked. Even if they're like behind the scenes type of people. Like Harvey Weinstein was more a behind the scenes type of person because he is not really acting in all these movies. So really I didn't even know he existed up until that whole shit. But he's still powerful enough because he's the one running the whole ass fucking organization, and like Miramax is like an extremely massive thing globally, and you're telling me the fucking government isn't fucking, the federal government doesn't have their eye on that? The fucking where are y'all living? I'm just fucking saying. They really try to paint it like Harvey Weinstein is just one of the most powerful men to have ever existed in all eternity. Bitch, we live in the United States of America, bitch. You'll get pulled over for literally just driving a mile above the speed limit, and they'll fucking give you a fucking ticket. You're lucky if you get a warning. Technically, based on the law, they can fucking give you a ticket over 1 fucking mile. I'm just saying, dude. You're telling me in America, the country of shoot first, ask questions later, that they're over here talking about, oh no, let's forget Harvey. Let's forget one of the most influential people that have like the means of calling the shots regarding like influence towards hundreds of millions of people creating blockbuster movies. And he's like, oh no, let's just ignore this man. Let's ignore everything Hollywood is saying. Bitch, bye. If the FBI is willing to go out of their way, I don't even think they went out of their way. They just do that stuff. It's just their job. Going out, in quotes, out of their way to come to me over something that's so petty, because all they had to do was just literally investigate me online. They didn't even have to come. They didn't even have to come. Talking about, they just told me that just don't post those things online. And I was like, whatever. And then I got angry again. I ended up doing so much more. Up until the point, really, like, they did not care up until, like, 2021. Because I ended up blowing up. Like, right after they came, I got even more pissed. I was like, how the fuck, who are they to show up to me telling me I can't be fucking enraged at all this bullshit going on in this fucking country? How are you, bitch? And then, so they didn't care about anything else I ever posted up until I went on their Facebook, and I was like, nah. These niggas ain't paying attention at this point. Like, I'm sick and tired of it. I went on your FBI.gov website, and you're literally talking about, oh, our mission is to give compassionate treatment. Literally, y'all need to go on their mission in FBI.gov. They're talking about, they literally said that. We uphold the civil rights of our citizenry. And I'm just like, okay, civil rights are human rights. So I swear at the end of the day, those are entitlements. So I'm entitled to literally having, like, I already told them, next time you fucking bring the agents, they better have some big cocks and some fucking lube ready. I'm just fucking saying, because I'm not playing this shit. You ain't showing up at my house talking about, oh, don't post this, blah, blah, blah. No, you show up and you're ready to fucking fuck me, bitch. You better fucking, these FBI agents, I don't give a fuck, bitch. Y'all better fucking get on your sexology sector. Sick and fucking tired of this shit. You telling me y'all, and they're over here talking about we can't discriminate against sexuality. And it's just like, okay, well, don't discriminate and come over and just fucking fuck me. You know, have y'all ever seen those surprise fuck parties? Like, bring the hottest gay FBI agents, the single ones, that are so ready to fuck me, because really at the end of the day, if you have all of this investigation towards me, like, I'm pretty sure some FBI agents saw that and they're like, damn, he's really my type. Because really, at the end of the day, I'd say, like, I have, like, 60% pornography in my entire life. And practically, like, 99% of my life revolves around, like, LGBT stuff. And Lady Gaga and other... Well, she's LGBT stuff, but I mean, I'm just saying, like, I've never even shot a gun before. So... I've never... It's a testament. Because they already know this. I grew up next to a shooting range and never, ever, ever went there. I'm telling you, literally, like, fucking, like, wasn't even a mile away. It was like 500 feet away. What, maybe 1,000 feet away? And you could hear the fucking rifles going off and all the fucking guns. And I never went there. Never. I didn't even want to go there. None of my friends went there either. So it's just, you would hear it in the distance. So one would think that someone who has a killer mindset would probably, like, you know, practice. You know what I'm talking about? Practice gun shooting and shit. I've never shot a gun before. My best friend ended up being a cop. Like, she became a cop. So I don't understand their logic. Like, they're probably thinking, like, oh yeah, his best friend's a cop, so he's gonna steal her gun, blah, blah, blah. It's just like, dude, all me and my best friend talk about are literally fucking, like, nonsense on fucking Twitter and fucking bitches and hoes, fucking acting a fool, and fucking Ariana Grande eating her little nasty ass, little shitty ass fucking Sunday type shit. Like, that's all we fucking talk about. So, I'm just saying, I don't know what the FBI thought. the fucking agency probably looked at them and they were like, why? Like, I mean, why? Like, what do you mean? I mean, we have the control over this. Like, we can literally control. Like, we can literally call Mark Zuckerberg right now. Mark Zuckerberg and every fucking person. Like, this is not going to take more than 30 minutes. It's not even going to take 10 minutes. Just tell them there is a profile by this name. Track every IP address. GPS track him. So whenever he posts anything, it's literally a category that it's going to. Like, he's not speaking out to the fucking public. Like, do you understand? It's so easy for the FBI to do that. It's so easy, dude. All you gotta do is code and just have the AI do it. I'm just being serious. It's not hard, the fuck. And then I'm just saying, all you gotta do, really at the end of the day, is send some hot ass gay men from the FBI as well, because I'm not gonna do that anymore. Like, I really want this fantasy to come true. Like, the FBI shows up and they're just like, oh, we heard you were talking shit, blah, blah. Not too scary. I don't want to be fucking scared out of my fucking mind. But, nah, I heard you were talking shit, blah, blah, blah. And, blah, you know, like, obviously they know my type at this point. So, just show up and be like, no, you was talking all this shit online about the FBI, blah, blah, we don't accept that, blah, blah, blah. And then, like, push me over and then, you know, just start, like, making out with me. You know what I'm talking about? Because I really would not mind that. I'm just saying, I would never run out and be like, oh, man, like, the whole Harvey Weinstein shit, no, blah, 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 no. Actually, I would be so fulfilled. But they would have to, like, want to be, like, married to me, like, eventually. I did go to an FBI agent once. I really did go to the FBI headquarters. I really don't think that terrorists do that. I really did go in. I showed them my ID. It was here in San Juan, Puerto Rico, and I showed them my ID and everything, my passport, and they asked me for all these things, and I went in. What they could have done was just arrest me, but they already had and I already told them, I was like, I mean, like, y'all have documents on me. So I showed up. And then some hot fucking FBI agent showed up to talk to me. And I was like, dude, like, this is so unfair, dude. Why do y'all keep bringing, like, hot FBI agents towards me? Like, why don't y'all bring women? They never brought women. They always brought these hot FBI agents towards me. That's so rude. So fucking rude. They even brought the Secret Service to me. And fucking talking about fucking hot ass fucking agents. Why don't y'all bring ugly agents to make this be known as serious? And then people want to be like, oh, damn, that's so fucked up. He's over trying to fucking make it. The FBI doesn't play around. He's over here trying to get fucked by FBI agents. What the fuck is wrong with him? Blah, 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 blah. He's crazy. He's perverted. Blah, blah, blah. It's just like, no, that's just a fantasy. Hold on. That's just a sexual fantasy of mine, being dominated by fucking men, macho men that are literally acting like they're really not into me at all. Like, they would never be into me. There's no possible fucking way in all eternity that they would ever be into me. As a matter of fact, they hate me so fucking much. And then next thing you know, they're surprising me with surprise sex. So that's just a fantasy of mine. I think with human rights and all of that, I guess I deserve that fantasy to come true. So anyway, there's nothing wrong with that fantasy. Of course, Rose McGowan would be like, no, you're supposed to have them first. Well, anyway, okay, let's go back to the whole Melissa Thompson thing. That interview that she had with that video, I was like, that shit don't make no damn sense. Like, she accused Harvey of having senses. She was like, he could sense that I was feeling like this, and he could sense, based on my nonverbal body language, that I was doing this. And me, I could not even sense it. And she was talking about, oh, it was in the headquarters of one of his offices in New York City, and I was like, I don't know, that doesn't really look like an office to me. I don't know, just personally. I don't know. You just kind of like assess the environment. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know, something strange. It's just strange to me that Harvey has senses, but she doesn't. She has no idea No fucking idea, even though this rumor has been going on. I don't understand. You know when rumors blow the fuck up, and they usually blow up after the first incident? But for some strange reason, everyone kept it hush hush. That makes no sense to me. Just like, I'm just thinking, did Rose McGowan not know that the FBI was real? Because they handle that shit. Like, they take that shit actually so seriously. Like, they, just a mere accusation and they'll go and fucking investigate it. That's what they do. They have all the resources to fucking do that. And fucking Rose is like, let me not tell. Because he'll kill me. He's friends with the FBI. It's just like, no, that's not how it works. You really, that's so insane of her. Like, that's like straight up beyond over the top. Like, I wouldn't even call it paranoia. It's just like actress type of paranoia. Fucking insane. And truly, at the end of the day, she had so much prowess. Like, she really could have gone on camera and said Harvey Weinstein raped me. Literally, like, at age 19, whenever she had another interview in front of all these fucking people. Girl, I'm just saying, like, you had the prowess, and then she's like, I'm so scared because they're gonna kill me. Who's gonna kill you over Harvey Weinstein? Like, based on the environment that I'm seeing, it's just like, no, like, that's not even what, you're telling, bitch, the fuck? Hollywood isn't even filled with criminals at the end of the fucking day. Let's be real. I mean, yeah, there's drug use and all of that, but at the end of the day, I would not associate drug use with full-blown criminalities, dude. I'm just saying, like, really in the States, y'all literally fucking, y'all try to make drugs look like they're the worst unimaginable. It turns you into a criminal. It turns you into a rapist. It turns you into an abuser. Oh, it's just like, no, people are literally just fucking drunk and high. The fuck, I don't get it. The whole Melissa Thompson thing, I was like, she was talking about he could sense that I was this. He could sense that I was that. And I'm just like, girl, so you had no senses? Like, you couldn't even tell about... And she's over there trying to make it seem like I did everything in my power to, like, get him away from me and blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, girl, why couldn't you just literally say, like, oh, shit, Harvey, I left the fucking documents in my car. And to get out of that situation, be like, I'm coming back, Daddy. I really, really want this. You know what I'm talking about? Be like, I'm coming right back. You can't act? The fuck, you can't fake it? But she also simultaneously, during that interview, was like faking it. I'm like, bitch, this just doesn't add up. Doesn't add up. And also, those are the offices, and he told the people outside to give them some privacy. When I hear the word privacy as a grown-ass person and the doors being locked, I'm like, And don't you think that other people outside, in an office, a professional-ass fucking Miramax office, would have just been like, what do you mean privacy and locking the door? I'm so confused. Like, privacy? I don't know, something's just weird about that. Have y'all ever been to the Condé Nasty facilities, the headquarters? Y'all know how Anna Wintour has like this extremely like professional like setup in her main office? Like, she doesn't have like the door locked, and it's just literally looks like a hotel room. Or someone's fucking studio bedroom. I don't know, some studio house. Something's weird about that. And then she hugs him really at the first second that would have happened, when you hear privacy, you'd be like, hey, no, what the fuck is going on here? I don't understand how my mother, she was born in the 60s. And I already know my mother, dude. Like, my mom will literally, in a situation like that, the moment she hears something off, my mom will open her mouth talking about, hey, what do you mean private? No, I don't feel comfortable with this. Open the door just to let everyone outside know. I don't feel comfortable with this. I'm sorry, being in a room like this, locked with a man. And it's very casual. He's walking in here with a regular ass fucking t-shirt and shorts. Something's just not adding up. And Melissa's like, it's such a professional meeting. I had no idea. I didn't even have the senses. Like, But Harvey had the senses. He could sense that I was uncomfortable. And it's just like, that you couldn't sense that he came in dressed like that because this nigga like ready to fuck? The fuck? I'm so confused. Like, that is not professional at all. Imagine, just saying, like, imagine Anna Wintour. I'm just saying, imagine Anna Wintour interviewing, like, some men or something. And of course, they're gonna claim that whole, oh no, Anna Wintour is a woman. She has no power. Imagine Anna Wintour interviewing all these men. Closing, that's just so fishy. Because have y'all ever been in a professional setting with bosses? Like, there is no such thing as fucking closing doors and being in like this extremely closed off setting around your employees and all this shit. In something that looks more like a studio bedroom than a fucking legitimate office. But anyway, that shouldn't make no fucking sense. That made no sense. And Judge Judy always says this. If it makes no sense, the truth was not included in the fucking picture. Shit don't make any fucking sense. Oh, he could sense that I felt like this, and I'm just like, so there's no, you don't have any senses, Melissa? Or wait, let me guess. You were a woman and you couldn't scream in the capital of like womanhood. I'm just saying, because New York City is like a fucking, even like they're always trying to make it seem like New York City is this huge patriarchy, but it's just like, nah, New York City's been like a haven for feminism for decades and probably a century. Yeah, more than a century now. And you're gonna tell me, nah, the women, this happened in 2000 or the 1990s. I'm like, dude, like Madonna was running around freely with her panties up in the fucking air in the 80s. Cher was running around with her pussy out in the air in the 60s and the 70s. Who else? Marilyn Monroe's pussy was all up in the air in the 40s and 50s. What was it? 40s, 50s, whatever, early 60s? Yeah, all of these women, out of free will, showing their own fucking pussies. Talking about, they're having fun. Like, I don't understand why you're grinning when your life is hell. I don't understand that as a woman, because you're so oppressed. Going back and forth, and then really at the end of the day, feminism spread like wildfire. So y'all always try. Girl, I'm sort of fucking done. We're all misrepresented as women. So I couldn't yell because I didn't have senses. Remember, Melissa was scared from the get-go, and nobody in Miramax was able to tell that just by nonverbal body language that she was completely uncomfortable. Of course, she'll try to twist it around and be like, no, it's because she's scared because she's getting, it's an interview because she wants to be an actress. It's like, no, she's literally there for some tech company stuff. What does that have to do with anything? Like, I'm just saying, like, imagine Anna Wintour having her office at Condé Nast, right where all of the fucking Vogue people. Have y'all ever seen how big that office is? Well, suspect that Miramax's real offices are like that, okay? Because that makes no sense. I'm just saying, like, professional settings look very professional. I don't know where y'all are from, but they look very professional. And you're telling me that Miramax had zero professionality according to it? The CEO is running around wearing flip-flops and fucking t-shirts, like fucking t-shirts that are showing his fucking nipples type shit, and his shorts are all fucking hanging out. Girl, this is not professional. Look at fucking Anna Wintour. She's a CEO. Have y'all not paid attention to CEOs? I mean, Mark Zuckerberg is a little fucking Harvey Weinstein type dresser. Like, you know, like he wears clothes like Harvey Weinstein would wear clothes. But his girl, I'm just saying, the transparency at Facebook, like they don't have walls or doors in there. I don't know if y'all ever noticed that. It's like Wendy Williams' house. We don't have any walls and doors. So Kevin can't even claim that he has nothing. I've already given him fellatio lessons, so he needs to stop crying and screaming about blah, 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 blah. I'm so traumatized about blah, 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 blah. He's just at the age when kids are lying for attention. He doesn't even have the complex words to use. He's just in second grade. They have no walls and no. Have y'all ever seen Facebook's headquarters? Like everything, it's like the glass of what is that fucking scary movie? 1,000 Ghosts or whatever. 13 Ghosts. What is it? 13 Ghosts or 1,000 Ghosts or whatever. It's like a house of glass. It's just literally an entire house of fucking glass made up of glass. That's literally what do you call it? There's no privacy. That's Facebook's headquarters. Have y'all not seen that? Like, there's so much transparency in fucking professional settings, and you're telling me that Miramax is, and nobody mentioned anything. Nobody found it completely unprofessional. You're talking about grown ass adults with degrees and everything working at fucking Miramax? No, they're really trying to paint it like it's just like all little kids and teenagers being run by this like evil rapist that's like 40 years old. No, that's not how it works. Y'all are making rated R movies too, and all y'all got is teenagers with unsupervised. What girl bye? It's just so strange to me because really, at the end of the day, employees keep their CEOs in check. I'm being serious. Like if Anna Wintour, and Anna stated it so clearly when she was getting interviewed, 70 questions for Vogue, and they asked her like, "What's your style? Like, what's the style of clothes you love to wear?" And she said, "Safe." In other words, decent clothes, because bitch, I ain't trying to get fired. I don't want to lose my job. Shit, I might be the CEO, but shit, the board can fire me. Shit, there's always a board. You're telling me Miramax ain't had a fucking board? The fuck is going on here? If the board isn't there, the federal government is there. The fuck? I swear to God, it just makes no sense. It just makes no sense. The board. Imagine, let's just imagine a world where Anna Wintour is just so powerful and she keeps on bringing like 20-year-old boys trying to get into the fashion industry, which really that's not even a thing she would do because they're usually trying to be on the fucking runway. So why would they go to Anna Wintour? No, you go to Balenciaga. Like you fucking you go to a fucking modeling agency. You know what I'm talking? Like, girl, you don't run up to Anna Wintour, the fucking editor of Vogue. A boy. That's a fucking females magazine. A boy? The fuck? 20-year-old man? 18-year-old men? Because let's be real, that's just the legal age. I'm just being fucking serious. Y'all try to fucking make it seem like y'all is little fucking kids. Really, at that age, I had a fucking 65-year-old man get on to me, and really, at the end of the day, it was consensual because I fucking wanted it, so. And I was 18. I did not run around talking. And one could say he was. I'm not gonna mention any names, but I mean, one could say that he's a powerful person in the theater industry, in the theater world. I'm not gonna mention any names though, because he's one of those. He's kind of like Harvey Weinstein, not in the sense of like what Harvey Weinstein did, but I mean in that sense, like he's one of those behind the scenes people that have substantial power over the fucking organizations of things going on. I'm just saying, that's just him. And I mean, I had sex with him and it was great. And then I got pissed off at him because nigga didn't want to fucking have sex anymore. And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you're over here calling yourself a whore and you just love sex and you just can't fucking stop having it. And now you just don't want me anymore? What the fuck is going on here? So eventually he was like, oh no, you know, gay drama at the end of the fucking day, because this is gay ass fucking drama. And then you said this about me, blah, 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 and I would never see me again, never talk to me again. 2 weeks later, he's like, how are you doing? Blah, 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 blah. I have all of your piano and stuff. I have your piano. I have all the stuff that you left here. Blah, blah, blah. Just keep sending me art and blah, blah, blah. Let's stay in touch. Bye. The fuck is that? A 65-year-old fucking man with so much power. Just fucking say, because at the end of the day, had I abused him, really at the end of the day, the only thing, I did go off on him because I was like, nigga, like, you really don't, the sex is great, and you're over here gonna be pulling this whole, nah, I can't fucking do this anymore, blah, 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 blah. And then he called me vanilla. He's like, you're vanilla at sex. And I was like, what are you trying to say? And he was like, you're just not that great at sex. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, that is so not nice. That shit insulted me. I was insulted because I was really saying like, I'm kind of like a novice at this stuff because I'm like 18. Like I'm kind of a novice at this. Like, you should be like, you know, what do you call that shit? Like kind of educating me a bit more on this, but you're expecting me to be like, nigga, I just came out of fucking high school. They don't teach us how to fucking use enemas there. Like, what the fuck? They don't teach us how to use enemas, butt plugs, and all this shit. And also associating it, I really didn't understand how to fucking have anal sex because at that time I was like scared that it would hurt and all this shit. I never had it. So, I'm just saying it probably would have been better if I just like understood it better, but I'm just saying. I think that's what he wanted. He wanted to fuck me, and I couldn't do it because it was just like I was scared. I didn't want it to hurt. I didn't understand how to fucking do it. But I would say, like, literally at the end of the day, manager of Peter Feccinelli, manager of fucking what do you call it? Wouldn't even surprise if he's a fucking manager of Harvey Weinstein. Really, I wouldn't be surprised. Shit. Because I'm just saying, that society is so interconnected. Like you're telling me that these people don't gossip. Like, what am I, 2 years old? I don't want to mention any names because there's like privacy involved. But I will say the people that he did manage that I know of: Peter Feccinelli, close friends with Martin Scorsese, whatever his Scorsese, I don't know. He knows these people. He fucking knows these people. He knows the Andy Warhol people. Like, he grew up around that era and shit. I mean, he was an adult around that era. He grew up around all those fucking people. Fucking Steve Buscemi's fucking manager. And I was so pissed off because he never introduced me to him. But I did meet Peter. He did walk into his fucking studio apartment, condo, whatever. And Peter walked in, and I really had no idea that it was him. Like, I had no idea because I never watched Twilight. I always thought Twilight was like lame as hell. I was like, there's Harry Potter and then there's Twilight with Kristen, whatever her fucking name is, Kristen Stewart or whatever. And she's just like, that entire movie, she was just like, let's go. Do you really love me? Are you sure that you love me? Okay. She kisses and she's just like, okay, let's run. And she's running. She just has like this like bland face on her. And I will never turn into a vampire. I saw all that shit. I'll never be a vampire or a werewolf. But I can go with him. He's my boyfriend. It's so dry. I was like, never. I would never watch that movie. And I actually never even have seen it, even after I met Peter Feccinelli. But I will say, like, obviously, because this man, I'm not even kidding, dude. Like, he fucking took pictures on his iPhone whenever we were both fucking naked in his bed. Really, at the end of the day, I was a bit scared because I was like, he's so powerful in a sense, and he could like share this with all of these people within this industry and shit. And I was really thinking that I had to fuck my way to the top. Like, it just didn't. I really wanted it to be a relationship, but at the same time, I was like, I have to fuck my way to the top. That's the only way I'll be a superstar. And I realized, no, that's not what you have to do. It's just that I've been influenced by people like Gaga. Because she really did say that when I was a minor, talking about, I'm just a prostitute wench, vomits her mind. And but in the culture sense, blah blah, I just spread pussy and sense, and then I fucking get my albums in the top this time. And then Bad Romance, she was like portraying herself at this, and I couldn't understand that as a kid, as even like when I was 17, 18. I mean, I did understand Left from Right at 18 and 19 and 20 and all that shit, but there are a lot of things that I really did not understand, like regarding human rights. Like, I did not understand really at the end of the day that I had rights. Like, it just didn't make any sense to me. Like, I would read about it and I'd be like, okay, like, that's not real. That's just text. It's just on paper. That doesn't mean it's real. Like, that's what would go through my mind. Like, I would You know, whenever you're reading and you're not paying attention, it just goes past your head. I would read so many employee documents and stuff, and it would say like, "Oh, you have these rights and blah 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 blah, employee rights," and I'd be like, "What? Like that doesn't make any sense." It wasn't up until like, really truly, I will thank Gaga and I will thank the whole Harvey Weinstein thing because it did make me more aware of my fucking rights. It really did. But I'm being serious. Like I really, for a long time, didn't understand that I had rights. I'm being serious. But anyway, but I do know that with this man, like, I did not feel like I was being taken advantage of up until the point where he said, "You're vanilla. We can't really have sex anymore." I was like, "Bitch, now what?" No. You can't be a lover of mine. We can't be lovers. And you're over here telling me I'm vanilla. If you're one of my lovers, you're supposed to guide me. You're supposed to guide me. That's what you're supposed to fucking do. He's just like, no, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, that got me so pissed. I mean, I never threw hands. I don't throw hands, especially. I really thought at that time, I'm like, that is not a person at all that I can like fight on the streets or even indoors. Like, I can't throw hands. This ain't the ghetto. Like, this is not a situation in the fucking ghetto where some bitch is like, come on, ho, come on, you want to talk about that shit? Throw hands then, bitch, throw hands. You want to talk? This ain't a Day-Day situation where Day-Day is talking about, I'll take your man and I'll take us through. Throw that ass back on him till that nigga's all blue. And I'm just like, okay, bitch, let's go. You trying to take my man, ho? This is not a situation like that. Everyone, because he'd been living in that condo building. I think I mentioned it before. I actually think I mentioned it before. But he's been living in that condo building for a very long time, and like for decades. And everyone fucking knew him. And I'm just like, dude, like this is literally not a situation where I could legitimately get mad, but just by natural reaction, I did get mad whenever he said I'm vanilla. And I'm just like, I was really mad because I really thought we were gonna have like a long-term sexual relationship / romantic relationship, and then out of nowhere he's just like, you're vanilla, you're a little bit vanilla, and then he went into all of this drama and blah 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 blah. He's a dramatic person. He works in the theater, okay? Now that I know that teleportation is real, now I'm like, you're extra fucking dramatic, dude. Telepathy is real too. And he would always send me like pictures of the universe and shit. He really inspired me to really go into quantum physics as well. So it's really your fault, Mr. A, Mr. fucking A. That's all I'm gonna say, Mr. A. He's really one of, like, I'm being serious. Like, he's one of those extremely powerful behind the scenes people that is calling so many fucking shots, and nobody knows him because he's just not the actor on stage. Y'all never, I'm being serious. Everyone leaves the theater whenever there's the credits. He's one of those people that you find in the credits that nobody gives a fuck about because they're so obsessed with the celebrity culture. They're just fans. They're obsessed with like the actors and shit. But anyway, so I just remember that. Still, even to this day, I feel bad about all of that. Like I felt really like, man, it's just that I really didn't understand a lot of like sexual things when I was 18. I'm being serious. Like I thought I did, but I didn't. But he came on to me, really. But I consented to it because I wanted it. I guess it was telepathy or something, because we're just sitting down one night and everyone had left and he asked me if he could kiss me and I was like, yeah. And then one thing led to another and I enjoyed it. So, but in the Rose McGowan world, I don't know, I could like sense that he was gay. I could sense that. You know the whole sense? You know what I'm talking about? The sense? The thing Melissa Thompson was talking about, she did not have at age 28. Imagine me, age 18 versus 28. But I'm just saying, some of you might say, "Oh, you're just lying to make it seem like you're relatable to the situation Melissa's in," and I'm just like, no, I have pictures. I have pictures and emails, so don't know about y'all. I have pictures and emails, so. But that's not something that would ever go into court because, like, I consented to it, like, even to this day. But there was a moment in time I felt like I was being taken advantage of because I was thinking, like, you just fucking fuck actor guys or guys trying to get into the fucking industry. But now that I'm older, I think he might just be polyamorous and probably into me and a shape shifting fucking man. Like, because really, I'm telling you, I did not know teleportation was real for a very long time. I did not know teleportation was real. Whenever I met him, I didn't know telepathy was real. And now Harvard is casually saying, oh, the telepathy, the biology of telepathy. And then the federal government is just like, yes, mirror neurons let you know everyone's intentions and what they're feeling. And it's really a sensible thing. It's an intuitive thing. It's an empathic thing. It's an empathetic thing. And you're telling me Melissa is devoid of mirror neurons? The fuck? I had no idea Harvey Weinstein. I couldn't sense the environment at all. I did not know what was going on, and when I heard the words privacy as some educated woman with a whole ass degree working in tech. And then she was talking about several hours later he raped her. Okay, girl, like, you really think nobody in that office had the suspicion of, like, why are they taking hours in there? I'm so confused. She's a tech person. Why are they taking hours in there? I mean, the offices are about to close. Why are they still in there? You would think they would have knocked and said, hey, Harvey and Mrs. Thompson, Mr. Weinstein and Mrs. Thompson, just advising you the offices are about to close. I suggest there's an announcement or something from you, Harvey, Mr. Weinstein, about what we're going to do tomorrow and what's the plan for the rest of the month, blah, 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 blah. You know, people do that shit at work, so they knock on doors. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of that. Having privacy doesn't mean that someone can't knock on the fucking door. Bitch, bye, girl. What universe are we living in? It's privacy. There's a difference between busting the door open versus knocking on the door. You still have your privacy. You can literally say, oh no, we're doing something. But really that would have been so suspicious if only Harvey replied and Emma Thompson didn't fucking reply. What's her name? Melissa Thompson? Like, that is so unbelievably not even suspicious. At that point, it's like, what is that? You're saying, what? What did you say? What? You're in there for 5 hours? Because he said he raped her several hours later, and I'm over here thinking, like, what? So that means that she turned off the webcam, because that video was like 30 minutes long. So several hours later, I'm just like, what? Like, I'm so confused. And these were the offices, and he told people outside, give us some privacy. So obviously there are cubicles out there. And you're telling me she couldn't have screamed? The fuck is going on, dude? She could have screamed at the beginning. Ah! You really think Harvey is gonna... That gets tiring. Have y'all ever... Well, I haven't done that, but I have done certain things consistently for hours, like working hard, which I did earlier, and that stuff makes you tired. So what makes you think that you're okay for an entire fucking hour or two or three because you heard the woman scream, just holding her down? Really, at the end of the day, it's kind of hard to do that because you're gonna have to eventually let her out, and a woman that screams like that is asking for help. So you're telling me, even if he said, like, do you understand? Have y'all ever been in those moments of, like, really, I've been in those moments whenever injustice was happening, and even though the injustice was, like, fake, that I thought it was real, I did not care about dying. I even told the FBI that, like, I really don't care if y'all kill me or really at this point send me to prison, because y'all are actually in the wrong. Like, Paul Ryan actually has records of discriminating against the fucking LGBT. He's putting us in danger with his fucking public ass fucking words. But really, at the end of the day, I'm thinking, nah, Paul Ryan is gay.